Hi everybody, today we're making a special meatloaf, brown sugar meatloaf. I saw it and I said I'm going to make it. Meatloaf comes in many different flavors. Taylor, happy birthday to you. I knew it was your birthday yesterday, but I just didn't have a chance, but I'm making you something today in your honor. Taylor is such a wonderful person. He does stage crew for the plays that I do with the company that I'm working with right now. That we're doing Anything Goes, which opens in 2 weeks. Oh, it's such a fine situation. Well, anyway, that's my line. And Taylor does stage crew. He tells us when to take our places. He's such a sweet, sweet guy. And I want to make something in his honor today for Taylor. So I'm making brown sugar meatloaf. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put in on the bottom of the pan brown sugar. I'm going to spread it all over the pan. What's going to happen is this is going to form like a juice. I saw it. I said, oh, I'm going to make this because meatloaf comes in different flavors. A half a cup of ketchup. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mix it together, and on the bottom I'm going to add water. Some people would add in oil, but I would rather add in water. Mixing this together, what's going to happen is it's going to form like a little juice. I'm going to put a little bit of water on the bottom of it. It doesn't look too appealing now, but trust me, it's going to be really good. Now what I'm going to do now is, for the meatloaf itself, somebody told me I needed a good butcher knife. Well, we got one. And it cuts a lot easier than... Always make sure you bend your fingers when you cut, because accidents can happen. You can cut yourself really badly. And I've done it 100 times cooking. Okay. I'm cutting 1 onion. This is going to get really good flavor. Putting it in here. And then my mom used to make Italian meatloaf. She used tomato sauce. You know, everybody does it differently. Oh, meatloaf is a dish in 100. You know what I mean? You can make 100 dishes with meatloaf. Right, Taylor? I go to cause it's a fine situation, meatloaf. You know, this is the second play I have done where I've been given the same line. Wow. I must do very well with that one line. Anything Goes is opening in 2 weeks, and I'm really super excited. In fact, on Tuesday, I'm getting my costume. Wow, that's going to be a lot of fun. Anything Goes takes place on a cruise ship. It is really funny. Believe me, come and see the show. You'll die laughing. It's so funny. It's a comedy. Okay. Getting in about I don't think we need the whole onion. But somebody said always use a good butcher knife, so that's what I'm doing. Okay. I'm going to put this over here. Okay, and what I want to do now is I'm going to add in about, I would say about 3/4 cup of breadcrumbs. A bit more. Always use Italian breadcrumbs, because Italian breadcrumbs is what really gives it the flavor. And I also want to add in, about a half a cup of milk. So, this is what the recipe calls for. This is what we're going to use. I'm also adding in 2 fresh farm eggs. Okay. Now what I'm going to also do is going to give it a really good taste is a 1/4 cup of ginger. Okay. Salt and pepper. Without a good seasoning into your meatloaf, oh, it will not taste very good. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to scrunch this together. And believe me, it's a messy dish, but oh, it's going to taste so yummy when it's done. We're going to mold it into a meatloaf, and we're going to cook it about 2 hours. It's going to cook in its own juices. Okay. Okay. Meatloaf is one of these dishes that you can make 1,000 different ways. Okay, already molded. Flatten it a little bit. It's already molded, see? And at the very end, when I'm done, let me wash my hands off. We're going to make a brown sugar tomato gravy. Okay. Now what we're going to do now is I'm going to add a little bit more water. And we're going to cook it for about 2 hours. This will become a juice on the bottom of it, and it's going to be so good. Oh, I can't wait to have it. We're going to have whipped potatoes with it and corn. It's going to be so good. 2 hours. And here we have delicious one for brown sugar meatloaf. I decided we're not going to make the tomato sauce brown sauce. We made it one time before. Besides, we have enough gravy from the juices that came from the brown sugar and ketchup. So we're going to put a little bit more over the meatloaf. Look how beautiful that is. Oh. Put over the mashed potatoes. And here we have our delicious brown sugar meatloaf for a wonderful, wonderful dinner. Taylor, happy birthday. I'm thinking of you today. You're doing a great job, a stage crew. You know, being in a show is not just acting. You need the stage crew to really put the show on, and they do wonderful, wonderful work, the stage crew, and I give them more credit. Happy birthday, Taylor, from Double Wade's Home Country Kitchen. Have a great day, and please subscribe to my show.